the end of each group of presentations. And finally, at the end of today's ceremony, we'll be asked to move out in our specific order.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, parents, friends of Şule College.
So this was the Australasian Schools Mathematics Competitions Distinction Awards. Also we have distinction for this competition. One is in Year 11, one is in Year 7 girls. We gave it yesterday. Now the Australasian Schools Computer Skills Competition. We have one distinction from Year 10 boys again, and the student is... Now the Australasian Schools Science Competition. For this competition, students have displayed excellent science skills and they have been placed in the top 10%. And those students are Nedim Aktaş from Year 7. And the next student is Ömer Berber, Year 7.
Yo. Hi. I just called. Yeah, I just got here. To this office.
Again from Year 8 is absent. And
okay.
Tolga Gençtürk, please be forward again.
Okay.
Nishant Kasimov again. These are our Australasian School Science Competition Distinction Awards. Now one distinction from Year 10. That student is Semil Supuk. Semil Supuk is absent. Another equivalent science competition for Australian mathematics competition is called the Australian Science Challenge. This year was the first year for the Australian Science Challenge, and it's organized by the Rio Tinto Science Olympiad, the Australian Mathematics Competition for the Westpac Awards, and that student is, not a surprise, Nedim Aktaş. Another high distinction for the Australian Science Challenge, and that high distinction is again Nedim Aktaş. The name of this competition next year is renamed to the Rio Tinto Big Science Competition, and a mark to Nedim, which says Rio Tinto Big Science Competition. Award we have is called the Prudence Award. The Prudence Award